going on, YouTube? It's Donnie Holiday. So we're really close to Thanksgiving here in the States. It's a pretty big deal for us. And when it comes down to Thanksgiving, it comes down to one thing: turkey and stuffing and cranberry sauce and all that jazz. So I was hungry. And I was sitting at the gym, getting my workout in. And I started thinking to myself, you know what I want? I want some sushi, but I want something different. I want maki, a roll. So I got Thanksgiving in my brain. So I picked up some turkey meat, some sandwich style turkey meat. I picked up a box of stovetop stuffing. I picked up a can of cranberry sauce. And I picked up a jar of gravy. That's all you need for what I'm about to do, and it's about to be super cool. The only thing you have to cook here is this. It's good to heat this up, but that's super easy. You could literally take the cap off the jar, stick it in the microwave for 20 seconds or whatever, and then pour out the hot stuff into a little bowl. But this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to make this first. If you don't know how to make stovetop, it's really, really simple. You take a small pot, you put in a cup and a half of water, and you boil it. When it's done, you add this. In the water before you add this, when you put the cup and a half of water in, you put butter in. I don't even know how much. I just throw a bunch in. Let's see, 4 tablespoons of butter. That's it. So 4 tablespoons of butter, a cup and a half of water. Throw it in a little tiny pot, and get a small pot because a cup and a half of water is only this much. And then boil it. Once the water's boiled, you pour in this package, and I'll even show you. You don't even need the box. You just pour this in, and as you pour it in, you stir it until all the water's gone. Ta-da! So we're going to start with that. We're going to start by making the stuffing. Let me get the water boiling. All right, so the water is boiling. There's only one other thing I'm going to add, and that is a dash of cayenne pepper, because it's good to throw cayenne pepper in pretty much anything. Not only is it a superfood, pretty much it's a super herb, I should say, or a spice. What it does is it enhances the flavor of all other herbs. So if you have herbs in your food and savory herbs, this is going to actually help enhance those flavors. This stuff is amazing. If you don't have red cayenne pepper, not the little red hot pepper flakes, and not black pepper, nothing like that, those aren't as good for you. This stuff right here is amazing for you. Get some of that. Okay, I am at a full boil. I am full mast. So what I'm doing is I'm turning off the heat. I'm even going to shift it over a little bit. That pot handle is so hot. All I'm doing is shifting it over, and we are going to cut this bag open. All that hot water, I got a spoon ready to go. I am just dumping everything into there, and literally all I'm going to do is stir until, and I mean, if you've never made stovetop, this is, sorry about that, guys. This is the easiest thing. Literally, you're stirring all that breadcrumb, and that's all it is breadcrumbs in the water until there's no more water. What's going to happen is it's going to absorb into the breadcrumbs. So you're going from hard, crunchy, kind of like croutons. That's basically what it is. You're taking your croutons and you're turning them into stuffing. So that's literally it. That's how you do the stuffing. Super simple. All right, so next, find yourself a really nice clean space. You can use parchment paper if you don't have like a washed counter or the ability to do that. So all you're doing is taking your sandwich meat and you're going to lay down a few slices, but you need to overlap because you have to roll it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to overlap the edge of my turkey, so it kind of looks like that, and I'm going to add a couple more pieces. So I'm going to do one there and one here. Now you don't want to go too crazy big, because then when you roll it, your roll is going to be 4 inches wide. You don't want that. So I got that, and you're overlapping it this way so when you roll it, it doesn't come apart. Okay, and I'm just going to add 2 more pieces of turkey. There's 1. And there is 2. So now sushi is the food, maki is the style. So when maki is just a roll. So it doesn't matter what material you use as long as it's the roll. That's what maki is. So that's why we're making maki here. So now you can see that's what I have. I have it all laid out. What I'm going to do now is transfer my still very hot pot over here. And I'm going to just take some stuffing and I'm going to throw it down on top of my what do you call it, my turkey. And what I need to do is I need to spread this stuffing around. Now you can throw some mayo down if you want, anything like that. You can put whatever you want down there. Remember, you don't have to spread the entire thing because it's going to roll, but you want to get it mostly across. You don't want to go all the way to the edge pretty much, but you want to get really close, and you want to get it mostly in the center. And I'll show you how I'm doing it. And then when we roll it, if it worked, it worked. If it didn't, it didn't. I'll do the next one different because I've never done this. I'm just trying it out. I've got to say, there's got to be a million people who've done this before. There has to be, because there's no way I could come up with this and have it be so cool that nobody else thought of it. But I have that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my cranberry sauce and I'm going to put it on top of the stuffing. And I'm just going to lay it across one area. All right. So, and I'll show you. Now, I don't know if other people are doing this, how they're doing it, but this is my vision. And if it comes out right, then, well, my way is the right way. If it comes out wrong, maybe I should have done a little research and see how people do this. So, that is that. This is what I'm looking at, right? Now becomes the rolling process. And what I want to do is I want to get these first two pieces up, and I want to get it past the cranberry sauce. And then I just want to do a little tuck with my fingers and then begin to roll. And I can see that using that much is going to be a nice big fat turkey roll. But look at this. Look at that. So now I have that. I'm hoping you guys can, there it goes, get my thumb out of the way. I have that. So now I have options. I can take this if I wanted. I could have heated up some oil and I could have fried a little bit. I can eat it like that, or I can put it in the air fryer a little bit and just get a nice little crisp going on the turkey. And I think that's what I'm going to do. Hold on. Okay, because it's maki, I can literally pick it up and transfer it. Just don't want it to unroll on me. And so I'm going to take my roll. That's a big fat roll. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do two of them. So I'm going to wait until I get the second one rolled. Hold on. All right, got both of them there ready to go. I threw some cayenne pepper on top. And now it goes right into the air fryer. Now I have a one of those air fryers that's a toaster oven / air fryer. So it's a little different. But if you have an air fryer, you know how to use yours. Hold on. Ooh, these little critters look nice. All right, so now I just got to cut them. I'll show you that. All right, so we want to cut them just like any other sushi roll. Of course, they're not wrapped, so hopefully I can do this without breaking them. It should be okay. It should be okay. I mean, it's going to be chewed on, so it really doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be perfect. But if it looks good, it tastes good. I believe that. Let's see here. I'm going to actually just pop one open for you so you can see what we're looking at. And I'm going to take the end piece off, and I want to dip it in my gravy real quick. I should use some chopsticks. Ooh, that's good. That is good. Oops, look at that. Look at that. We got some Thanksgiving sushi. I'll tell you what, if you like turkey and cranberry sauce and stuffing, if you're a fan of the Thanksgiving meals, this isn't a bad way to do something, especially if you got like picky kids. It's a good way to make little finger food type sandwiches without all the bread, without all those extra carbs. And even though you have the carbs in the stuffing, but you know what I mean. It's a good way because a lot of people will make the Thanksgiving sandwiches with the Thanksgiving leftovers. This is a good way to reduce the carbs, I should say. And man, that looks nice. I gotta show y'all. I'm gonna have to show y'all what I'm looking at here. Get rid of the end piece by way of mouth. This is good. This is good. I just broke one. I guess I'll just have to get that one out of the way. So hold on a second. I'm going to show you the finished product. And there you have it. Some Thanksgiving sushi. I took some of that gravy and just spread it around there. But look at this, man. That's actually pretty nice. That's pretty nice indeed, and it's delicious. It's delicious. So that's it. I'm going to go enjoy me some Thanksgiving sushi. Y'all have a good day. I am Donnie B all day. Till next video.